can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.
Hey y'all, what is good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's happening? What's tea, y'all? What's up? What's good, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Yeah, y'all know what? I feel a little bit better. I'm getting there. I'm feeling a little bit better. I must say, I woke up on the right side of the bed. Nothing bad happened. I ain't getting no bad news. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody crossed me or nothing. You know, I still woke up. I'm not mad right now. I'm not sad right now. It's a real good day. What y'all got going on? Y'all make sure to like the video on y'all way in. All right. Like the video on y'all way in. Hey Gigi, how you doing, babe? Nothing. We just about to gag some tea from these Potomac hoes. I swear they're a lot more interest. They're much more interested now than what they was during the season. So y'all make sure to come on in, kick off your shoes, and relax your feet. Make sure to follow the social medias at the top if you have not already. I suggest y'all do so. And all that good stuff. If y'all would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. It is greatly appreciated because I'm gonna be going out of town soon, and I could use the extra spending money. So if any of y'all would like to donate, PayPal or Cash App, please feel free to do so. Join the channel if you would like. I still have merch. Speaking of which, about that, a couple of people been buying some merch, and I do appreciate that. But I'm gonna be scrapping all of what. Well, not all of what I got. Majority of what I'm going to be scrapping are the t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff like that. It's going to be all different colors, different logos, different sayings, different styles, different designs. I don't even think I'm going to do it under Teespring. It's another place that does that to where, I have more of a selection and more of a variety to choose from. And, whatever y'all buy there, send it to me, and then I'll mail it off to y'all. And I think that's what I'm going to do because, I don't know, Teespring is all right, but they ain't got enough of a selection for me, and I don't like that. I'm going to be safe. But y'all make sure to come on up in here, kick off your shoes, relax your feet, and we could go on ahead and get started at the 10-minute mark. We 5 minutes and 50 seconds in now. So, what? Girl, leave me alone. I'll hit y'all back later. What's the next Housewives I review? Atlanta. They the only two. Atlanta and Salt Wives and these. I might do Dubai, but that's a huge might. And I still don't know if I'm going to do the new Girls Trip one yet. I don't know. So, Jesus Christ. So, for right now, it's just those. It's all good, Lexi, out there. I appreciate you. You've been here for a while. You support the channel. You donate to the channel. You all right. If you missed a couple because of work, I totally get it. Listen, anything dealing with work, I'm hot. Y'all hold up a second. Girl, The weather don't know what it want to do. It don't know whether it want to be hot, cold, warm, mild, humid, misty, rainy, moist, snow, sleet, hail, thunderstorms, typhoon, hurricane, smog, fog, mist. It don't know what it want. Y'all come on in, come on in. I spread the word and I put the word out. Maybe I need to do it again. I don't know. But y'all know hoes gonna be late anyway, because that's just what the folk do around here. They be late. So you know, and if you're late, you're late. And just because I feel good don't mean ain't nothing changed around here. I ain't going back repeating myself, girl. Child. Woo. Because, like, I'm up in here sweating. And that don't make no sense, child. Child, y'all come on up in here. Hey, Deshaun. Yeah, you made it on time. That's how it's acting in Texas. Child. I bet. I bet it's worse in Texas. Be real. I bet it's worse in Texas. No shade. But I think it's worse. Thank you so much for your PayPal. Thank you for the PayPal, boo. 111. I appreciate that. I ain't got a PayPal in a minute. Girl, I forgot all about I had a PayPal, to be real with you. Until they sent me a new card. They sent me a new card in the mail the other day, and I got really confused. I said, did I order a new card? I said, what the fuck they sending me this shit for? But that old one I got about to expire soon. That's how underused it is. I ain't even know. So I do appreciate it. Try that. Northeast of the UK is freezing. I don't want it. Oh, it's about to start free. It's going to be freezing here soon. I'm in New York. I'm up north. Believe you me. It gets cold at night. All right. It just say made it through. It has. But, you know, I guess we got a warm front for the day, and I'm feeling it. Because it's ridiculous. But I can't deal, girl. I got my fan and everything around here, y'all. I'm hot. All right, you guys. The live is about to get started. Thank you so much, praise team and choir. Y'all going ahead and sit down. Thank you for your ministry musicians. I appreciate y'all being on standby. Thank you, deacon and deaconesses. Thank you, trustees. Go on ahead, ushers, and man the door. And if any of y'all need to leave at any time throughout this roast and gag session, please do me a favor and make sure that y'all go down my side aisles, okay? Don't go down my middle aisles for Nathan, all right? I don't care what's going on. Do not go down my middle aisle for nothing. So the reason why I got you guys here is because I was at work actually. And I was chilling, minding my business, and I was finna leave. And one of my subscribers sent me, well, they didn't send me, they tagged me in a post that came from hold on. They tagged me in a post that came from, what is this? OMFG Reality TV. And basically what happened was recently, because apparently they got some segment out there called Life After Bravo, and they went on ahead and asked Charrisse and her tight ass Bang to come up there and be a part of it. And, you know, she's basically up there talking about the show and her friendship with Monique Samuels and where they stand now. We really gonna gag that itch. But then it's another situation that we're going to gag about that happened between Mia and Askale. Askale recently did an interview with Bossa, and baby, she had a lot of stuff to say up there about the situation between her and Miss Mia and all of that. Girl, it's a lot. It's a key. And that's why I say them hoes are a lot more entertaining now than they have been throughout this entire thing. So I'm about to go on ahead and play for you all exactly what Charrisse had to say when it came down between the breakdown between her and all of them or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to be right back with the rest of my commentary, girls. So y'all stay right here. Don't go nowhere because y'all finna gag. Trust me, y'all finna gag. Hold on.
Real Housewives of Potomac?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, I feel like the show has changed a lot since the first season.
A lot. I wish it could have stayed a little more classy. I have to be very honest. It's disappointing to me as a Black woman to watch some of the things that do transpire. Obviously, that crazy thing with Candiace and Monique, that was just gut-wrenching for me.
Not only am I embarrassed, I'm ashamed of myself for my actions, for even letting anybody get under my skin to the point where I would react that way.
I'm very supportive of the show because my friends are on it, and I still consider it my baby because I worked very hard to, get that ball rolling. But I still watch.
Speaking of Monique, you two were very close.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that.
Do you still watch?
Thank you so much for inviting us. Monique, she's fun.
Thank you for the cash app, boo.
This is Monique. This is her husband, Chris.
When did your relationship with Monique start to sour?
Let's see. Season 3. Monique is a unique individual. She's a control freak. She likes to manipulate situations. She didn't want me and Robin and Giselle to be friends. Constantly reminded me of what Giselle did season 1.
They're going to do what they've been doing. He's going to be with his girlfriends, and she's going to be with her boyfriend, the fireman.
It was just like, because they didn't care for her. She didn't want me to like them. And I've known these women, I like Robin. I've known Robin for like 19 years now. But this is a real friendship, and she couldn't understand that. So that was part of it, because
Thank you so much for inviting.
Somehow internalize it as loyalty. Like I'm not being loyal to her because they don't like her.
The Monique I've grown to know was totally 100% committed to you as a friend. And she really was very loyal.
Wow.
Is there any hope for the two of you?
I'm good. I'm very good.
Monique started doing these lives. She's talking about me on lives. She's going to people that I've introduced her to outside of the show, telling them things that totally was not true. I didn't think it was going to get to the level that it has gotten to.
What rumors was she spreading?
I'm not talking about Charrisse. I'm done talking about that. Not talking about it.
Somehow internalize it as loyalty. I just found her as a dishonest person. She thought I was coming back to expose the stuff with her and the trainer and all that stuff. She wasn't even a thought. How could I come back to talk about something that I don't even know anything about? And I ended up looking like the bad guy because it looks like that I, said things about her and her family when I absolutely haven't said anything about them.
Yeah. Do you ever foresee you two being friends again?
Never. I just found her as
I appreciate the buzzing that y'all heard. That was my phone. I have received something, so I appreciate you. To the person that sent me that is greatly appreciated. Thank you for donating to the travel funds. If anybody else would like to donate to the travel funds, please make sure to do so. So that was what Charrisse and her tired ass Bang Yang had to say about the situation betwixt her and Monique and how everything played out and how everything transpired between them and all of the rest of that bukkake and yada yada yada. Here's my thing, right? And I'm gonna because y'all know I don't see it for Charrisse at all. Do I think she started the rumor? No. But I do believe that her and Gigi, I believe Gigi brought the rumor to Charrisse, And I believe because around that point, Charrisse and Monique already decided that they were no longer friends. Both of them already had their own specific feelings towards the other. And in my personal opinion, although she did not start the rumor, because I don't believe she started it. Although she did not start the rumor, I do believe that she was basically going to help get Gigi or place Gigi in a position to where that situation can be brought up on the show in a messy manner. That's the way I believe it. That's the way I interpret it. While I don't believe that Charrisse started it, I damn sure do believe that Charrisse knew about it. I believe that her and Gigi had conversations about it. And I do believe that she was going to help Gigi be able to muster her way up on the show somehow and have all of that brought up on the show. That's what I believe. And that right there, Charrisse, is why I call you a tired ass bang gang, because you tired. You tired and you delayed. You got mad at that woman for whatever your reasons are, because you're saying that at first it became you got mad at her because she started like trying to use your name to get into social circles or whatever. And my thing is, I believe her name will get her in quicker versus your name, because you're not even married to Eddie no more. Her and Chris still married. So I would love to know what social circles is that she just had to use your name to get in. That's number one. Number two, Cherie casted the whole damn show. She could clearly get a storyline on the show. Thank you. She did, and that I didn't know. I did not know that Charrisse was responsible for getting all of the women together for Real Housewives of Potomac. And for that, bang gang, I tip my head off to you and I give you credit. I do give you credit for, helping get this thing up off the ground, but you're still tired. You're still tired. And my thing is, you can't, because here's my thing. Me and Scotty could have a falling out right now and go a month without speaking to each other. If we're a part of a show and somebody is coming to me with some type of tea on a best friend of mine that I'm not on speaker terms with right now, no matter how or what me and Scotty got going on, I'm not going to sit up there and entertain no shit like that. I'm not going to entertain it. It's not going to be talked about on the show, nor am I going to be sitting up amongst the rest of them bitches discussing the shit, because that was the thing too, which was another reason why Monique got mad at Charrisse, because Charrisse was also sitting up amongst them while they were sitting around there trying to plot up against that girl and her family. Charrisse was there too. That's another reason why she's pissed. The same reason why she got pissed at Candiace. It's the same reason why she got pissed at you. No matter what, y'all, because you claimed that y'all was friends like that. So no matter, and another thing. One thing that I will give Charrisse credit for is not allowing Monique to drive a wedge in between her friendship between Tacky and Dickless, that fuck nigga in the dress. I do applaud her for that, because that is a pet peeve of mine. Even though somebody might not like Scotty, and you got that right, I'm not going to stop being friends with that person just because Scotty wanted me to, and vice versa. I would not do that to Scotty. If somebody likes Scotty but doesn't care for me, I'm not going to put him in a position to have to pick and choose who to be friends with. I'm not going to put him in a predicament to pick and choose. You either going to be friends with me or you're going to be friends with them. I'm not going to do that. I'm never going to do that. To me, that's some insecure, low down shit. And I'm not insecure about my friendship with Scotty. So let's say, for instance, me and Jamar get into it and we don't ever talk again. I would never sit here and tell him, well, you can't be best friends with the both of us. You either gonna be friends with me or you're gonna be friends with him. So on that part, I do applaud Charrisse for that. But at the same time, I do understand where Monique was coming from too, because Charrisse, let's not sit here and act like Robin and Giselle won't give you the damn blues, because they was. They was. The both of them was setting up around there giving you some damn blue. And I think Ashley ass was a part of that shit too. Let's be clear, Charrisse. So it's not as if you and Giselle and Robin and all of y'all was just banging together like that, and they ain't never did shit to you, and they ain't never said this about you, and they ain't never did that about you, because it's not the case. What I don't understand is, I'll deal with that later. What I don't understand is, why did they even have to talk about that to begin with? Like, if I was going to do that, I would have made it very clear. I'm not talking about Monique. I'm not talking about the Monique and Candiace incident. That would have been my thing. Now, you could ask me anything else. You can ask me about my time on the show. You can ask me if I'm still in contact with any other women. You can even ask me if I'm still cool with Bravo Andy. Anything that's dealing with Monique, her family, Gigi, that situation, don't ask me that. That's what I would have said if I was Charrisse. I'm just going to be honest. Because at the end of the day, Charrisse, I don't give a fuck what you say. In my eyes, you were still wrong as two left shoes, girl. You are. Not to mention, the minute that her and Candiace fell out, you had no problems with opening your arms and have them open, stretched out wide to welcome in Candiace. How convenient. Because you and Candiace never had a friendship. But then the minute that they fall out, now you and her want to walk around here and try to act like y'all such good buddies. And she's inviting you to this and she's inviting you to that. And then another thing that you said that pissed me off was when you sitting up there talking about something the show got ratchet. Charrisse, let's be clear, bitch, you're ratchet. The first season up here, I've always felt like you were the most ratchet, most ghetto fat, most projected hood booger I think I have ever seen ever come on Real Housewives franchise. And that says something. Because that's even putting you before Nene. And we all know how I feel about Nene. Matter of fact, you and Nene could be put in the same damn boat. Both of you bitches was projected and ghetto fat as fuck. And I honestly believe, like, then you want to sit up and say, you know, as black, that shit that I hate. Us as black women shouldn't do this. Black women shouldn't do that. Black women are supposed to be above the fray. Black women ain't supposed to be fighting. Black women ain't supposed to be doing it. But Charrisse, let's not forget how second season, when you took Tacky in that back alleyway, getting up in her face, talking about don't let the zip code fool you. To me, that's ghetto retrified behavior at its finest. Robin showing up down to Ashley's Kangaroo restaurant, pointing fingers in her face, trying to act like she gonna fight her. That's ghetto fat projectic ass behavior. Monique putting that damn umbrella, holding Dickless's neck hostage with that damn umbrella handle. That's ghetto fat project behavior. Like, that is pissing me off that they sitting up here trying to act like that one physical altercation between Monique and Candiace, and they putting it all off on Monique for whatever reason. Sitting up here trying to act like that was the one thing that declassified this show. The show been declassified. The show was declassified when I saw Charrisse in them tight ass bang-yangs, and when I saw Tacky up there with them patches of bang-yangs on her damn head with that damn shake a go ass weed that she done kept for 5 years up underneath her bathroom sink in a Ziploc freezer bag. That's ghetto fag. That's projected fag. That is ratchet and classless at its best. You will never catch none of them other hoes up there reusing damn weed. You will never catch none of them hoes doing that. Right. Me and Big Face just came from tossing leaves at each other. Them leaf throwing bitches, they just came from doing shit like that. Knocking shit all over the damn island, breaking up the people nice things. That's ratchet ghetto fag behavior. All of the reading and roasting that they do to each other. That's ratchet fag ghetto fat ass behavior. So y'all stop acting like that won't even a fucking fight. For real, for real. It was more like a big sister popping her older sister just to remind her who the fuck run things around here. That's what I consider that. Thank you for bringing that up. Big Face, picking up that damn knife, trying to toss it at Ashley, that's ratchet, classless, ghetto fab behavior. No matter what Kleenex's reason for it was. That's ratchet, ghetto fab behavior. Giselle showing up and Rob is showing up with t-shirts to make fun of Ray's tax problems. That's ratchet, ghetto fab behavior. Is it not? Creating phony alliances with bitches to go up against a bitch that y'all don't like for whatever y'all reasons are to ice her out. That's ratchet, ghetto fab behavior. Thank you, boo, for the cash app. Thank you so much, Love Bug. It's greatly appreciated. If anybody else would like to donate, please make sure to donate. I got a goal I'm setting. So all my lives I'm setting a goal. Like, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And I'm not here for people trying to make it seem as if that one incident totally declassified this show as if it ain't already been declassified already, because it has. Absolutely, QK. Some people have short-term memory or selective ones. They do. Thank you. Ashley talking about Katie losing her damn kid. That is ghetto fat ratchet behavior. So, like, for me, again, if I was Charrisse and if I did decide to do another interview, I would have it be known. Don't ask me nothing else about Monique, Candiace, or the fight. Don't ask me about the plotation. Don't ask me about Rumorgate. Don't ask me about none of that. I don't want to be associated with none of that. I want to talk about the show, what made me start the show, how I feel the show is going, what can the show do to keep going to be even better. That we could talk about. Anything other than that, I don't want to have no dealings with, because I don't even understand why Charrisse even entertained that. I don't. Because at the end of the day, Charrisse, and even if people do believe you, it's not that they believe you. It's just because it goes up against Monique. Don't be fooled. And don't be dismayed. Feeling like because you may have some people that's going to, oh, amen, blah, blah, blah. Girl, back. It ain't because they fuck with you or they believe you right because you're not. It's only because it goes up against somebody that they don't see it for whatever reason. I guess for the same reason why Giselle and Robert didn't see it for him, because she got 4 homes and a husband that really love her and cherishes her and cares for her and actually want her around, unlike y'all 3 bitches who all got divorced because ain't there one of y'all husbands won't near one of y'all tired asses. And that goes for them damn sack of Beelzebubs too. Because for somebody that y'all say y'all hate and don't like and blah, 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 y'all sure don't mind talking about it and giving her life. We still in season 6 and Monique's name is still being brought up in season 6. For all of this, she just should have stayed. Like, that's how I feel. For all of this, Monique just should have stayed. Monique, you should have stayed, bitch, because your name is being brought up and you not even here. Ain't been here. Them bitches ain't had to see you, deal with you, none of that. And you still being brought up. The situation is still being brought up. You just should have stayed. What difference does it make? You still Candiace's storyline. Okay, you know you the bitch when you could cause this much conversation. Shout out to Benace and the formation lyrics, child. Absolutely. You know you the bitch when you causing all this conversation and you ain't even there no more. And Charrisse, I'm gonna tell you something else. Monique will never be your friend again because you already shown who you are and what you are. She will never be friends with you. So don't sit up here and act like, oh, never. I don't think we can. Nah, she done already established that. Y'all are never friends, ever. In my opinion, I don't even think y'all ever was because a real friend wouldn't do a friend like that. That's just how I feel. A real friend ain't about to be sitting around being a part of nothing like that. Or a real friend ain't gonna be sitting up there and opening doors and helping this rumor grow legs and then trying to get her on the show so that it could be because that's another thing that pisses me off. Why do y'all think that they kept trying to make her talk to Charrisse? Do y'all not see how dumb that is? Charrisse is no longer on the show. Whether or not her and Monique are friends or not, it wouldn't matter because Charrisse isn't on the show. I don't believe their friendship would have ever even been documented on the damn show. So it's like, why do y'all think they tried so hard? Candiace, Giselle, Robin, every time it was something going on, they just had to invite Charrisse. Why do y'all think that is? Get out of my face. Absolutely, friend. They should have kept Monique. After all of this time, they should have kept Monique. They should have kept her. Child. I don't know. To me, I just think it ain't right. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's fair. But whatever. Because like I said, the Monique haters is gonna go up for the foolishness that I guess. So the girl, whatever, child, do y'all. I mean, I guess. All right. All right. So the next story that I got for y'all. The next story that I got for y'all comes from Askale, of all people. And this is a lot, y'all. So I'm about to go on ahead and read to you all the situation that they got on Bossip. And this comes from Bossip. I just said that. So it says, RHOP's Askale says Mia's alleged social media manager doesn't exist, just like Giselle Stylist. Askale, you stupid. And then Mia responds. Of course she did. So it says, RHOP newbie has lots to say about a fellow first-timer, and she not holding back. Askale Davis made waves on season 6 of The Real Housewives of Potomac when she was introduced to the group via Robin Dixon, a.k.a. Dickless, that fuck nigga in the dress. Viewers, and even Nicki Minaj, mostly welcome Askale with open arms. In particular, praised the friend of the show's fashions, but behind the scenes, did Askale catch some shade? Hold on. On Tuesday, when Bossip's deputy editor, Andy Canada, asked Askale if she was hazed for being new to the series, she revealed that most of the hazing was done by the joint chiropractic franchise owner. And I'm going to get on that too, about how don't worry about it. I'm going to get on that. I'm going to get on that. So it says, I think I got hazed the most by the other newbie, said Askale's doing Bossip's reality recap series. It was very strange. I'm like, we're both in the same boat. Why are you being so nasty towards me? It didn't make air, but I asked her, why are you so mean? Literally anybody else could say the same thing, but the second Askale says something. Like when she tried to call me out for being a mediator at the reasonably shady party. Didn't you, Mia, just throw a goddess picnic? Askale asks. A whole event to be a mediator. You got deeper issues, and I'm sorry that you're trying to project that on me. Hey, Brandy, how you doing, baby? Anybody that's following the social media isn't following the social medias, follow the social medias, and please feel free to donate if it's on your heart. The thing's down at the bottom. Later, Askale dished to gossip about Mia's claims that she's fired. Her social media manager, after the manager, shaded Askale on Twitter in October. And I talked about all of that. So it says during the brief shade session, Askale quickly clapped back and offered her clarifications. And we talked about that when she went on Twitter and talked about, she's living with her mom in a townhouse and all the rest of that stuff. And then, Askale came back and said that, no, my mom actually lives with me and she lives with me to help, take after the kids and blah, blah, blah. I already talked about that. And then I talked about how Mia came with this whole fake ass apology and blah, blah, blah. I already talked about that. So it says, that's all lies, alleges Askale. On Gossip, it says that Mia's social media manager is just like, no, she says, Askale says that Mia's social media manager is just like Giselle's stylist. Girl, please, said Askale during the interview. They're in the phone, like Karen says, that was you, Mia. Take accountability. If you're gonna be shady and have his negative energy and try to come at people, stand by it. You'll have to see how it plays out at the reunion. But I definitely do call her out on that, Askale asks. But don't sit there and try to make it seem like it wasn't you, because I read you for filth and you tried it. She also added that one of her regrets this season was letting things slide with Mia. I let a lot of stuff slide with Mia, Askale said. There was a lot of stuff, actually, we got into it twice in Williamsburg and they didn't show it. There was a lot of stuff, and sometimes I will ignore it, like Michelle Obama said, when they go low, you go high. I do regret it. I should have gone lower because some people don't learn. Eventually, you get tired of that and you have to stand up for yourself. Mia has since responded, and she's calling Askale ungrateful. There we go with that ungrateful word again, while alleging that she's the only reason why the fellow newbie was invited to the reunion. Mia thinks her fellow RHOB newbie should be more grateful that she made her relevant. Let's be honest. I was trying to help you out to keep you relevant, commented Mia under Reality's clap thing. Fact is, your ungrateful ass wasn't invited until 4 days before the reunion because I wasn't coming. If you want to keep it 100%. Mia also added in the comments that she indeed did have a social media manager, and to protect her joint chiropractic businesses, she had to let the manager go. So she says, I sit at the executive table and I direct. Mia added, I directed my social media manager who to target, where to keep up on what's current. Unfortunately, the individual who had direct access no longer has these permissions because there were a few comments that I feel did not represent who I am well. Well, they were good for entertainment. You all have to remember that I represent a national franchise. There are certain things I can't say legally, she added. And then they ended it with, do you think Mia has a social media manager, or do you agree with Askale that they live in the phone? Put y'all thoughts down below. Girl, that was a lot. That was a lot. You want to know? I want to jump on one thing before we get down to this. I do find it completely hilarious that y'all made, not y'all, Giselle more than anybody, and you may as well throw in Dickless. I find it funny how the both of them made it a point to hold up, y'all. I find it funny how both of them made it a point to to haze Monique and treat Monique like shit when she first came up. But y'all did not do the same for Askale and Mia. That's weird to me. Now y'all know I don't get down with the whole, y'all know I don't get down with the whole colorism topic. I don't get down with the whole colorism thing because I feel like a lot of them use that just to try to get people on their side. But I just find it funny. When Monique came, y'all didn't treat her right. When Candiace came, y'all didn't treat her right. But Mia comes, and Mia is a known liar. And Mia has been the main one who would sit up and tell somebody what somebody else said, and it was completely wrong, false, made up. And she knew it wasn't right. She knew she didn't portray them stories the way that they happened. She knows that. She's not an idiot. She knows that. Giselle, you were so forgiving. And it was just like, don't let it happen again. And then it happened again, and you still cool with her. You still friends with her. You still don't mind chilling with her. You still don't mind taking up for her. You still don't mind inviting her out to things. You still don't mind going out to eat with her, going shopping with her, and all of the rest of this shit. But here it is. Monique ain't never did shit to you. She just got you together for trying to get her together about trying to insinuate that she didn't have a house. And then from season 2 to season 5, you hated that damn woman. You don't see it for Candiace. The only reason why you was ever on Candiace's side was because when she got her hair pulled by Monique, they gave you an end to be able to get Monique up out the way. So you didn't mind having her back. Now that Monique is gone, and now Big Face is showing them same damn behaviors that got her wig split damn near the first time. Now you want to sit up and, oh, well, you haven't learned anything. And what you did was not right. And what you said was not okay. And if she hit you, I wouldn't have nothing to say. It would be totally justifiable. Now it's justifiable now. And if it's justifiable now, it was justifiable back then. So, girl, kiss my ass. And I'm not saying that this has anything to do with colorism. That ain't what I'm saying. Y'all know I'm not a fan of the whole colorism shit. But it's just hilarious to me that they're just so forgiving to these light-skinned bitches. But when it came down to Monique, when it comes down to Wendy, when it comes down to Candiace, they don't share that same level of grace. I'm just saying, and I'm not calling it colorism, because y'all know I don't get down with all that shit. I'm just giving y'all something to ponder. Y'all can argue whether it's colorism or not amongst yourselves. I ain't getting into none of that with y'all. I just really wanted to bring that up. Now, this whole thing about Mia and Askale, in my opinion, is stupid. It's stupid. Because, yes, for the super chat. Thank you guys for the super chat. Giselle was definitely intimidated by Monique. Real wealth, happy family, youth, and beauty. They plotted and schemed worse than Mama Joyce ass. I love and miss Monique 100 peach tea. Giselle flipped quick. Thank you for your super chat. Yes, God. If anybody else like the super chat, I also got PayPal and Cash App. Please go on ahead and hit those up too. Thank you so much for your PayPal. Boo, I appreciate you. I ain't gonna say your name, Boo, but I totally appreciate you for your PayPal. Hey, Boo. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much for it. Anybody else like to donate, please feel free to do so. I need some spending money to go back home with. But listen, when it comes to what was I saying? Oh, when it comes to Askale and Mia, y'all, it ain't that deep. All right? It's really not that deep. And I understand how Askale feels. All right? And I'm not saying that you're wrong, Askale, because I actually like Askale a lot. I love Askale. And I would love for Askale to come back for season 7. I honestly would. I have no issues with Askale. You know what I mean? And to be real, I wouldn't mind Mia coming back. As much as I don't see it for Mia, I ain't gonna sit here and say Mia ain't entertaining, because she is. She's entertaining because she constantly get caught up in her lies. G constantly embarrasses her and makes her remember the real deal Holyfield about where her life was before, you know, she met him. What else makes Mia entertaining? The fact that we don't know her real age, we don't know her real color, we don't know her real IQ. Girl, we don't even know if she a man or a woman or not. Let's be clear. Talking about so she got to get touched, her coochie touched up, and girl, ain't Nay baby fell out of that hole in the first. You know, so there's a lot of mystery shrouded in Mia. So I wouldn't mind Mia coming back for a 7th season, you know. But girl, I don't know. I just, for me, I just don't believe it's that deep. And for me, I really don't like it when the two newbies aren't getting along. I really don't. I don't like it when the two newbies aren't getting along, because both of y'all hoes is new and both of y'all hoes trying to fight for a seat at the table. Y'all may as well fight these hoes together instead of fighting each other. Y'all supposed to be fighting them together. I mean, that's what I would do. If me and CC Freak was on a reality show that's already 6 seasons in, well, 5 seasons in at that point, and me and CC Freak are new, you think I'm finna be beefing with CC Freak? Hell no. I'm gonna be inviting them over to the crib. We go out to eat. I'm gonna get to know something about them, because I just don't feel the need of beefing with you for what? When I'm more than sure, because we're new, one of them hoes gonna start beefing with us. So if we're coming in at a united front, fuck them hoes. And whatever they think they're gonna do, because they ain't gonna haze nobody around here. Me and CC Freak will take that damn show over. Quiet as a cat. Now, they said somewhere down the line that Candiace called, just wait. Hold on, let me put it in the timestamp. Because I told y'all, they keeping up mess, girl. So they say Candiace called Tacky dumb. I ain't see it and I ain't heard it. Somebody, well, I did see it. Somebody sent it to me. It was a transcript. I didn't hear her say it, but she said it. That she supposedly called her dumb, I guess on the after show or on Twitter or on Instagram or probably under somebody's comments. I don't know. But that's what I heard. Nah, these fans ain't for sale, boo. This is my personal fan. Or whatever. That's what I heard. And that's my problem. That right there is my issue with Candiace. Like, and everybody keep wanting to know why I don't like Candiace, why I don't see it for her, why this. This statement right here is exactly why I don't see it for Candiace. I don't. You calling her dumb, but you saying it in a jokingly way. But Candiace, she don't like you. She don't like you. Candiace, the same thing she did to Monique, she did to you, which is the minute that she had an opportunity to flip on your ass, she did. And you calling her dumb, but you joking about it. I wouldn't have been joking if I was you. Because I don't find nothing that Giselle did exemplary of a friend. But we all know how you view your friendships. I mean, you know. So, I mean, look, here's the gag. Wendy had a lot of stuff to say about Dickless and her blind loyalty to Tacky. I may as well throw you up in there too, girl. Because it just seems like you just want to be friends by any means necessary with Tacky, and I don't know why. I really don't. Like, it bugs me when women go up out of their way to befriend hoes that haven't done a damn thing or accomplished anything in life, to be walking around here with the delusions of grandeur that they have for themselves. Like I keep saying, it would be one thing if Giselle was out here doing what Wendy does, being a commentator for MSNBC or something like that. Or she was out here feeding the homeless. You know what I'm saying? Feeding the hungry, clothing the homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like if she was out doing charity work and charity events, and you know what I'm saying? She like that's something that I would want to be somebody's friend that's running around here helping the community and doing things in the right way. Like, I'm trying to figure out what it is about Giselle that just makes these women just so gung-ho to be her friend. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, she's production's favorite. That's always the case until they're not. Look at Nene Leakes. That's always the case until they're not. Then what? Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about who production's favorite is or who the favorite is on the show. I will be worried about me. Fuck them hoes. I'm worried about me and keeping my position. And I'm not about to sit up here and compromise my sanity or whatever I need just to be sitting up amongst her when I already know that she ain't about shit and she ain't on the same type of things that I'm on. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it for them. I wouldn't do it for the Atlanta housewives. I wouldn't do it for them salt wives. I wouldn't have did it for basketball wives. I wouldn't have did it for baller wives. I wouldn't have did it for none of them. Preachers' wives. I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have did it. There's no way in hell I wouldn't have did it. Y'all got me messed up. I wouldn't have did it. Because Giselle's friendship ain't worth all that. And let's be clear, production don't really fool with Giselle like that. They really don't. They don't fool with her like that. The stylist damn sure don't fool with her like that. Whatever. Terrence, I think that's why Candiace sell her soul to Giselle. It's a political move, but it makes her look weak. It is a political move, and she is weak. She is weak. She's gonna fuck around and be another Dickless. Candiace is gonna mess around and be another Dickless. That's what's gonna happen. Child, according to Giselle, she got a stylist, and it's that same tight ass sissy that we saw. When was it? Was it last season? No, it was second season. I think it's that same damn stylist. She got a stylist. We always see that stylist, the same sissy, sitting up in her West Wing. For curling that already dirty, dingy, dry, dehydrated, flammable ass hair. It's the same man. Putting her in combing out that dingy shit, not washing it, not taking it out, not switching it out, not changing it, not touching it up, not doing nothing. She's sitting down, he combing it out, he flat-ironing it. She thinks that it's above and beyond, and you know they're going about their business. It's Kyle. Remember, they were laughing in Monique house until she came out. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Won't that the second season? I think that was the second season or the third season. I think it was the second season. Right? It's just ridiculous. Thank you, Boo Boo, for your cash app. Thank you so much. Thank you, Latoya. Yes, God, Latoya. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better than I felt yesterday. That's for damn sure. Like I said, I woke up on the right side of the bed. Hopefully, I continue to wake up on the right side of the bed. But today was a good day. You seen trash cans that look better than Giselle fashion? I'm hollering. Kyle needs to be fired. I agree, but she not. She not. Giselle like minions. And obviously, Kyle enjoys the company of Giselle. He's one of them ones. And so if it works for him, it's going to work for her. She ain't going to fire him. It's all right at all, y'all. I ain't doing nothing, just gagging these Potomac chicks because they up here gagging us with the nonsense today, child. This was the most I've ever gotten from them. All season, I ain't really getting much of nothing. This is the most that I've gotten from y'all all damn season. This is actually entertaining, to be honest. You got Askale and Mia coming back and forth at each other, all in the blogs, talking to gossip and all that stuff. Like, I mean, this is entertaining. Oh, and then one more thing dealing with Candiace. So Michael Rappaport done called himself coming for Candiace, but the tea I heard was that Candiace came for him first. That's the tea I heard. The tea I heard was Candiace came for him first. He responded to Candiace, and then Candiace responded back to him. That's what I heard. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be on Candiace's side when it comes to Michael, because I swear, he has a huge issue with black women. I don't know what it is, but he just always feels the need to run down on a black woman as if he could. Like, I'll never let him live down how Kenya Moore got his ass together when he was on Watch What Happens Live. That thing took it for me. Like I said, I'm not mad at whatever Candiace gave to Michael Rappaport. He needs to shut the fuck up and stay out of black women business. Because if you not gonna go one of them Jersey housewives or them New York housewives or them Beverly Hills housewives or none of them other Caucasian-based housewives and give that same level of energy, I don't need you to give it to Candiace, Kenya, Attacky, Dickless, or none of them. Shut up. That's for the gags and laughs on the rad tea. Thank you, boo. Him being married to a black... Let me tell you something. White people will hire a black person and still hate him. So you think because he's married to a black woman that means something? That don't mean shit. It really don't. That don't mean nothing. Because be clear, Caucasian men get a kick out of dating and marrying a black woman. And guess what? They'll still be prejudiced against your black ass. Married to a black woman and all. Be clear. Don't mean a damn thing. You know how many Caucasian people I know really don't like black people, but they do like the services that they offer, so they're going to hire them. And the wife is stupid. Because if you still married to this man after he done damn near compared Kenya Moore to a gorilla, and you still married to his ass, bitch, I know you fucking lying. Or at best, you should have laid into his ass when he got home and made him get up there and offer her a formal apology. This is what you should have did with your black ass. So yeah, now y'all know I don't see it for Candiace at all. I don't like big face, period. But I'm gonna have her back when I need to. So whatever she said about Michael Rappaport, I don't care. His ass deserved it. And speaking of it, a little birdie also came and told me that Chris Bassett deleted his Twitter. I said, what? I said, when did he delete his Twitter? I said, when did he delete his Twitter? When? How y'all know he deleted his Twitter? But that's what Scotty said. I ain't go. Well, it was a little bird, Scotty. All right, he was the one who told me that allegedly Chris Bassett done deleted his Twitter, and I said, well, ain't no need to delete it now. All of the stuff that he done already, him and his wife done already had go. What's the purpose of deleting it? You may as well keep it now. Shout out for the super chat. You could be racist and still like our goods and services. Y'all ain't learned that from slavery, period. Hey, T, I enjoyed the panel the other day. I watched twice. Always good gags. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the panel. He had racist rants on Twitter. Nah, he ain't had no racist rants on Twitter. But what I'm saying about Michael Rappaport is when it comes to the Black Housewives franchises, he always has something nasty to say about them. Always. But when it comes to the other ones, he never have that same type of smoke for them. But when it comes to Potomac, Atlanta, Potomac and Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? It's like he gets a kick out of reading them. And that's the shit that I don't like. And I hope he don't feel because he's married to a black woman that he thinks that gives him the right to say whatever he wants to say to any, whatever. Yes, thank you so much for your cash out, Pumpkin. 111, thank you. You are absolutely right. He's racist. Look, I ain't said the man was racist. That's not what I said. What I said was, that ain't what I said. What I said was, when it comes to Atlanta and Potomac, he feels the need to want to run down on them. For whatever his reasons are, he wants to run down on them. But when it comes to the other franchises, he never carries that type of smoke when they're just as ratchet and ghetto fat as these ones are. That's what I said. I ain't calling them racist. I ain't say that. You know, they ain't none of my business. They ain't none of my business. I threw out an observation. And whether y'all choose to believe in it or not, then I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just threw that out there. Shout out. Snow Roach need to shut his funky ass mouth. Uh-oh. Yes, God, Dominique Carter. Well, thank you for your super chat, boo. If anybody else like to super chat, feel free. PayPal and Cash App, feel free. Hey, LeBrian. You really making me feel better now, LeBron, because I get to see you. Hey, LeBron, what's up? It was probably said, why did Candiace call Michael Rappaport a dingleberry? Because he is a dingleberry. He is. He is a dingleberry. He is. Now, T, did you see the first minutes of next of next episode of SLC. Oh, Salt Wives. No, not yet. And I'm not. I don't want to ruin it. I'm gonna wait and be surprised with all of y'all. What's said is Chris used to be not a bad looking man, but season 5 through 6, Kleenex sucked all the life out of him. You think so? Let me be real with you. Chris Bassett has never did it for me, and it ain't got nothing to do with him being Caucasian. You know, he never like, because he Lord, who can I use for a perfect example? Let me see. Who can I use? I don't know. Like, y'all remember that show called Hardcore Pawn? Like, he looked like one of them. Like that's what he gave me, and it didn't turn me on. Okay, Dominique, you have a good day at work, boo. Like that's what it reminded me of. Like he used to work on Hardcore Pawn or South Beach Toe, or what's another one of them, girl? Girl. Yeah, or Duck Dynasty. Perfect example. He looked like he could fit right on in with one of them. And I ain't never found none of them attractive. Like, that's how he is to me. It ain't got nothing to do with him being Caucasian. Because there's a lot of Caucasian men out here that I give my pussy to, and he ain't one of them. So, I mean, look, we all got the right to like who we like. That's y'all. But, right, Bounty Hunter, Storage Wars. Like, he looked like one of them. Like, child. I'm with you, T. I think Chris is handsome and nice enough, but he gives me... What? The comments is moving so fast. He gives me starter husband vibes. Sorry, Chris. Right. Chris Bassett kind of gives me Trailer Park People in the movie. Not in the movie Snatch. I'm hollering. Girl, the gag is he kind of remind me of the people from The Hills Have Eyes. That's what he really remind me of, from them hoes from The Hills Have Eyes, or the family from All the Damn Wrong Turns. That's really what he looked like. Especially when I saw him this season without a shirt on, and he had all that damn chest hair and all that shit. And I was sitting there like, Candiace, I guess. Okay, I guess. We got the right to like what we want to like, I suppose. But child. Is there anything else going on with these housewives that I missed? I don't think so. Appreciate the follow on Instagram, boo. Thank you. If ain't nobody else follow Instagram, there go. Twitter, there go. Please, y'all, if you would like to donate, it is appreciated. The Cash App, to go to PayPal. You can also join. You can also use Super Chats. And when I get the new merch out, y'all will be the first ones to know. Because, baby, this new merch that I'm already working on, shit. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to have y'all out here styling and profiling. They're going to swap it down. I'm a fashion designer. And if it works, I could go that route. Why not? Is there anything else that happened? I don't think. I'm only giving y'all this because I kinda saw the Bravo chat room. Kinda. And so, you know, I went on ahead, and that's where most of this came from. The one thing that Debbie Max sent me, though, was that whole Charrisse thing. I don't agree with what Charrisse had to say. I don't agree with Charrisse still talk about the situation. I don't agree with none of that. Oh, yeah, I heard that too. Candiace is upset with Andy Cohen. I think she compared Andy to Michael Rappaport. Wasn't that what it was? I think that's what it was. She compared him to Michael Rappaport. Listen, Candiace, at the end of the day, girl, you still here. So, I mean, you carrying all of these feelings and you making all of these little innuendos, but girl, you still here. You still collecting the check. So, you know. That too. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, that's what I got. See, that's what I be talking about with Big Face. That shit right there. That's what I be talking about with Big Face. That's why I don't see it for her ass. That's what I'm talking about. That right there. That's what I got for that. Thank you, Laverne, for following on the Instagram. Shout out to you. She said he's giving her too much energy while people have been asking to fire housewives from Beverly Hills and he gives them no smoke. I mean, Candiace, to be real, people wanted your ass fired from Potomac, but he still kept your ass up there. So what difference does it make? People wanted Monique fired. Monique got offered a contract. She decided to turn it down. I'm just saying, Candiace. I'm just saying. Yeah, I heard about Watch What Happens Last being canceled. I really don't give a shit because I didn't watch not an episode of it. All right. And the only times where I did just so happen to look at it was when you guys sent me some things that, you know, one of them said about the other, and it was on Watch What Happens Live. I have not watched not a single solitary episode of Watch What Happens Live. So if it's gone, it's gone. I don't care. You know, I haven't seen nary piece of the episode. So it being gone won't do nothing for me. You know. Watch What Happens Live, lackluster production. I don't know. You know, for me, I feel like he had something good. I don't know why it didn't work though. Because when you think about it, it's not a bad idea. You know, you have 2 episodes of different franchises coming on the same night. You know, why not have one person from one franchise and one person from the other franchise to come on and talk about their specific episode? I personally, I thought that was a good idea. And I wasn't mad at it. I said, okay, Andy, that's something different. That's something new. We'll probably, you know, get some reads or we'll probably get some tea, you know what I'm saying, or something of the sort off of these women or whatever. Okay, Andy, I see what you're doing. Okay, Andy, I see it. But for some reason, he couldn't make it work. But it could have worked. It could have worked. And it could have stayed on for about as long as all of these other franchises. I don't know why it didn't work, but it could have. Yeah, shout out to Saucy for following the Twitter. Appreciate you, Saucy. Following the Twitter. Thank you. Thank you. Girl, look. Watch What Happens Live was okay, but I think people are tired of Andy now. Girl, people keep texting me. Girl, they won't leave me alone. I'm going to deal with y'all later. I heard the call-ins are told what to have to say to the housewives. Yeah. I figured that out. When was it? I can't pinpoint it, but I think Kim Zolciak was up there. And one of the callers asked her a question. I don't think it was a question. I think the caller read her ass down. And I remember I was reading an email or whatever the case may be, and one of my informants around there that worked for production, had told me that everybody was taken aback by that statement, because he was saying that when the people call in, you get the operator, and the operator asks them beforehand, what question do you have to ask whoever it is? And so what I think happened was the person that asked her that question said that, I'm going to ask her about Croy. I'm going to ask her about, her cheering or whatever the case may be. And then, they did what crafty hoes do. And they read her ass down to the ground. So you are right about that. You're right about that. Look, I'm fine, Karan. Look, I'm going to go on ahead and give y'all the tea. All right? And that's the tea. And I got this from my source that's one of the producers of Potomac and Atlanta. That's what he said. He said that before people ask their questions, they talk to the operator, and they tell the operator what question that they're going to ask, and the operator lets them know whether they that's fine or whether it's not. And y'all know the rest from there. How Kim react, girl? Kim was so stuck. That woman read Kim as that. I cannot think of what she said to Kim. I can't think what it was. But baby, girl, Kim Zolciak, girl, she was sitting there on stuck, child. Like, girl, that shit was hilarious. Kim Zolciak ain't know what to do. I remember that though. I remember that. Oh baby, that caller gagged the hell out of Kim Zolciak ass. I remember that. That shit was funny. To be real with you, I don't think Andy should host the reunions no more. And the reason why I feel like that is because I feel like if you're the executive producer, I would really love for him to take the Mona Scott Young approach. Mona Scott Young had to stop doing that, because it got to a point where you could clearly see who her favorites was and who she really didn't care for. So they stopped her from doing that. And I honestly feel like that's what they need to do for Andy. Andy can do Watch What Happens Live, but Andy doesn't need to be hosting the actual reunions no more. He doesn't. And it's funny because he's only going hard on Candiace and Monique only because in his book, he referenced the fact that last season, America ate him up. for the way that he handled Monique and Chris down at the reunion and how he coddled Candiace and Giselle and they feelings, and everybody ate his ass up for that shit. That's the only reason why Andy is doing any of it. And in my opinion, that ain't real. That's not real in my opinion. In my opinion, I don't believe that's real. So for that to be the case, somebody else need to host the reunions. That's how I feel. They need somebody that is not directly tagged to that franchise, so you don't have to worry about them being biased. You know what I'm saying? And you can always count on them to ask all of the questions because they not friends with none of them bitches. So whatever questions that they ask, I mean, you know, but it's just me. That's it, lovely. Thank you for putting it in there. That was it. The caller asked Kim why she looks so young on her Instagram but old on television. That's what it was. Gagged the hell out of her. And she ain't even know what to do. She ain't know what to do. She ain't know what to say. And you could tell Andy was real taken aback by that because you could see he wasn't expecting that. And I think that's another reason why it should be canceled because at the end of the day, it shouldn't matter what they ask. It really shouldn't. If they can get read down to the ground by their co-hosts during the season, they should be able to get asked hard questions or even get read down by a damn caller. Sitting up there trying to screen calls, girl. We ain't got no time for that. Whew. Get Nina Parker. Nah, not Nina Parker. Not Nina Parker. Nina Parker is a cue card queen. Okay, she gonna read them note cards from cover to cover, and she gonna ask whatever questions is on them note cards. So nah, we don't need no note card queen. We need somebody that's gonna get up here and be unbiased and is gonna ask all of the tough, hard questions, even if it makes them feel uncomfortable, even if it pisses them off. That's how I feel. My bad, y'all. I gotta close my window because it's chilly now. Whew. Girl, I had to open up my window up in here, child, because my living room was hot as hell. Now the sun going down. Now it's winter again. Because I was sitting over here damn near about to catch goosebumps. I said, wait a minute. Yeah, let some more do it. You know what I'm saying? Let Auntie Monique do it. You know what I'm saying? Hell, let Lunel do it. You know, somebody that's going to get up here and going to ask the question. Shit, let Lisa Ray do it. Y'all know Lisa Ray don't mind asking any damn thing. Let her ass do it. But Andy don't need to do it. No, I don't want Nikki to be the new host or nothing. I don't want Nikki to be the host or nothing. Actually, I want Nikki to go and host herself a divorce from that pedophile ass husband of hers with that strong up top with them skinny ass crackhead legs. That's what I want Nikki to do. I won't gone ho for Nikki coming up here. I won't. I mean, I guess. But I sure won't go on ho about it. And I damn sure don't want to see her up here hosting no more damn reunions. I don't. It's not just on Potomac side. People have issues with Andy because on RH, the Housewives of Beverly Hills, he got called out for treating somebody. Well, who was the somebody that he was treating terribly? Terrence don't. he would be too biased with the cast. See, I would be biased with the cast. I can't do that. I can't be. I'm going to read down Candiace. I'm going to read down Giselle. I'm going to read down Robin. I can't do it. I can't do it. Nene get read down. Kenya gonna get some. Portia will damn sure get some. Drew gonna get some. So I can't do it. I don't know how to be biased when it comes to that. I don't. Because I feel like at the reunion, I'm just going ahead and tell you how the hell I feel. So it couldn't be me. Or if I ask you a question and then you bullshit me, then that's when see, it wouldn't work for me. It wouldn't work for me. Lovely, you can forget it. It ain't gonna happen. What YouTubers is they gonna get? Who? Me, Scotty, Erica Daniro, Rodney the Voice, Ashley Miller, Bondi Blue, Alexander Rogers, Spiller Boy TV, because he review it. It wouldn't work. Trust me, it wouldn't work. Not with a YouTuber. It wouldn't work. Yeah, I would. I would be fired the first commercial break. I would. I would be gone. Because I'm going to ask somebody a question and I know they lying and then I'm going to just take off. Or Candiace ain't going to like something I'm going to say and she going to call herself trying to get me together and I'm really going to read that bitch down to the ground. So no, it wouldn't work. No, the funky Dineva. Okay, Mother Dineva don't even watch the damn shows no more. So no to her. And y'all know I love my dad. That's Mother. But she don't even watch the shows no more. And it wouldn't even be fair. No to Dineva. And Dineva has a close personal relationship with most of them people up there. So it still wouldn't work. No. It needs to be somebody that does not have no type of ties to none of these women. So they're not going to mind asking the hard questions. And however it makes them feel, it's however it makes them feel. That host ain't going to care. Because the host will probably be like, girl, I don't like neither one of y'all hosts. So whatever I want to ask, I'm going to ask it. Child. Well, look, y'all, this was a lot of fun and I enjoyed it as always. But girl, it has been an hour and 30 minutes and I'm about to go on ahead and end this live. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I appreciate all of you guys for reaching out to me and giving me, words of encouragement and pouring into me and things like that. It is greatly needed. So I totally appreciate that. Like I said, I was feeling a lot better today when I woke up than I was yesterday. And when this came up, I was going to just do a pre-recorded, but I was like, I don't feel like doing all that. I can just make a quick thumbnail and go live. So I totally appreciate all of y'all for being here. I appreciate all of the likes. I appreciate all of the super chats, the cash apps, the couple of PayPals that I received. Thank you guys so much for that. It is greatly needed. It is greatly appreciated. So thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate everybody that followed the Instagram and the social media. Gabby, I'm not fucking with you, girl, but thank you so much for your super chat anyhow. I love you guys. I love on you guys. And until next time, I'm gonna let y'all later. Bye.